Right, we left off, we were talking about the medium, hard copy or soft copy. So let's just say we have one of the most common types of soft copy, which would be a PDF. And then the next question asks us, is this available publicly online, for example on the publisher's website? If it is, then RTI will download it themselves and send it along to USAID in the final report. So that will save you a step if you let us know where it is. And so if you click yes, then it will ask you, is it on the publisher's website? Is it on the, these are two other common options, the EdData website where RTI puts a lot of their materials anyway. Is it on the USAID website or another one? If it's not listed there, could you please tell us where to find it, and then we will go and download it ourselves. If it is not available publicly, perhaps the publisher sent you the file themselves and it's not available online anywhere, or you're not sure, then you can click no or unknown. And then it's going to ask you, will you be submitting a digital file of this book since you say you have the soft copy? We want to get as many of those full files as we can, but of course we don't want you to do that against the will of the person who furnished the copy to you. So you should ask the publisher or the provider of that digital copy, is it all right if we submit the whole book in digital form to USAID as part of the report? Hopefully they say, yeah, sure, do that, and then you can click yes. If they say no, this is for your eyes only, then you can click no. Again, if it is available online, we will go ahead and find it ourselves and download it and save you that step. But otherwise, we need to know, will you be submitting it or not? And please only do that with permission. But of course, we would love to have as many of them, the full copies of these books as possible, if the publisher is willing to share them. The last question on this page is to flag if this copy is a draft. We've had several publishers already say, we've got these materials, they are coming, they haven't been finalized, or they're almost finalized, but they haven't been approved, or we're awaiting some very last minute approval process, but we want to have it inventoried anyway as a draft. Then you can flag this as a draft. Probably most of the things that you find in hard copy, the fact that they're in hard copy and have been printed already, tells you that they are finalized, unless it has the big word draft written across the front or some other indication. If the publisher has not indicated that this is a draft, or there's nothing on the book to indicate that it is, then you can go ahead and assume that it's finalized. We just wanted to give that option for those cases where the publishers are providing material that they have explicitly indicated is not in final form, but they want it to be included in the inventory in the meantime. All right, so having filled out all of the questions, remember Tangerine will not let you go forward unless you have answered all of the questions, except of course the skip questions. So we've filled them all out, and we can click next. This page will ask us the price. Again, price is going to vary depending on where you are and who you are. So what you need to do is estimate to the best of your knowledge, if you were a private individual wanting to purchase a new copy of this, how much would it cost? If you are finding this in the market, it's easy enough. You ask the bookseller, how much does it cost? And you write that down. Otherwise, you ask the publisher, how much would you sell this to an individual? Sometimes they will be free. We don't know. If it is free, then you just put 0. And if you click outside of the box anywhere, then the question about currency will disappear. But it won't disappear until you click outside the box, so just tap to the side. If you don't know the price, which is also quite possible, then you would put 888, and it will still skip the currency. Otherwise, you put the currency to the closest whole number, and tap to the side. It will. You put the price to the closest whole number, tap to the side, it will ask you in which currency. To save you doing fancy calculations, you can just click on whichever currency it is cited to you in. Hopefully all the currencies from your countries are represented here, or US dollars or euros or whatever. And then you do the same for the soft copy.